Oftentimes, I've had the opportunity to meet many young people that go to this school, and they're just wasting their time. And the tuition here is pretty hefty, 10 grand a year and a semester in some cases, and that's very hefty. That's a very hefty bill, and if you don't do what you need to do, you'll end up falling into something, and then you still have to pay this money back. So it's incumbent upon each and every one of you guys to figure out how to make yourselves more valuable for the marketplace so that you can not only pay back the money that you're using to go to school, but to do things in your community. So we're living in an environment where the average college student is leaving school with $40,000 worth of debt. Average college student, right? For many of us, it takes, about 6 years, in some cases more, to graduate from school. So leaving a place like Florida Memorial, if you're playing, could land you $70,000, $80,000 in debt. And if you don't know what you're doing, it could be the worst decision of your life. You come out of here, you're not really doing what you need to do in here, you're not making the connections, you're not doing what you have to do, and you come out and hopefully you get a job, maybe at a community center or as a teacher. Maybe you're making $14 an hour. That's $28,000 a year. How do you pay back your school loan? $300, $400 in debt. How do you pay that back? What do you do? So what do you do in that situation? You can't blame it on the school because there are people that left here while I was at Florida Memorial, that left here, graduated from Florida Memorial, and then went to Columbia, the #1 social work school in America. Graduated from there and doing great things now. There was another young lady, Deandra Porches. She was one of the highest GPAs when I was working here in the School of Social Work. Not only did she have 3 children and she was pregnant, she lived in Broward. She caught 4 buses to get to school and made 4.0s her last 3 semesters. What's your excuse? Do you have 3 kids? Are you married, sir? Is there anybody else depending on you at this moment? Well, I would submit that our community is depending on you. I would submit that our families are depending on you. For many of us African Americans, Black Americans, many of us, including myself, we were the first generations within our families to go to college. But you're not here just to go to college. You're here to graduate from college. You're here to get an acquired skill so that you can market yourself in the marketplace. Now, the School of Business, people who graduate from the School of Business, Florida Memorial, start off at higher salaries than people who go to other colleges. But you have to work the system. You have to do what you have to do to get to that next level. So you don't want to just be a college student. You don't want to be a college student. You want to be an emerging professional. So let's create a foundation for our conversation. An emerging professional is someone who's in school, like Javelin, who's networking with Akaba, doing great things, acquiring marketable skills. College students think that their education is Dr. Edwards' job. An emerging professional participates in class. A student goes to class. An emerging professional, they're starting to build contacts immediately, as soon as they step on campus. A college student is trying to get their contacts together during their senior year. An emerging professional is gaining experience through internships, professional organizations, and volunteer opportunities. College students take some on. They're taking it easy. Emerging professionals are attracting opportunities for advancement. College students are acquiring unnecessary debt, using their refunds to buy rims, using their refunds to buy a new outfit for homecoming and things of that nature. Unnecessary debt. Emerging professionals are traveling internationally because the world is globalizing. How many of you guys are taking advantage of the study abroad opportunities here? Anybody? There's a great, very competitive study abroad program here. Find out about it. The college student wants to have fun. The emerging professional has numerous opportunities to choose from. The college student falls into something. And that's dangerous. What's the result? The emerging professional has the opportunity of a lifetime. The college student hopes to get it together. Now, that's something that's very serious. So you want to become an emerging professional because you want the fruit of being the it thing, the new it factor. You want to be doing things to attract people in the marketplace so that you can command a higher salary. Because your starting salary is so critical to your market trajectory. If you start off at $10,000, your next job is only going to hire you at maybe $13,000. And that's lucky. The average job, when you go to another job, gives you about a 10 to 15% raise. So if you're starting low, you're still going to end up low. My wife now, she graduated from the School of Business at Florida A&M University. Her first job was in corporate America, Fortune 500 company, making $80,000 a year, and she had a $20,000 signing bonus. Why? Because all her internships were at Fortune 500 companies. She works at Apple right now, the #1 company in America. Guess what she does for a living? She shops. She shops for a living. She has the same skill sets as someone here who's buying supplies and merchandise. But she upgraded and packaged her skills to be the emerging professional. Now she gets paid very well to do it.